Yo, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. How are we doing? How are we doing today? We're gonna have a fine little farming sesh because I feel like we should have more of those. I feel like I'm doing a really bad job at keeping up with these, and it's fun, right? It's fun, is it? It's supposed to be, I guess. Probably, I don't know. Never played video games. Fucking hell. Hopefully we get one like on stream today, because I got two today actually. One of them was this looks pretty fancy. And the other one was, do I still have it? The other one was this. I got these two. None of these are new, so it's kind of sad. Both of them were new for me specifically, so that's kind of nice. But we don't really care about personal achievements here at the Hive Mind. We only care about the group collectives achievements, or something like that. I don't know. Once again, I'm streaming very late, and I'm gonna say dumb shit because I don't know, that just tends to happen. But that's fine, because it's my own channel where I'm saying dumb shit. And that's how it's supposed to be. Okay, let's get into the farming music. Thank you, Bob Lane, again for being amazing. And it should start soon, hopefully. Let's go. So what I would like to see is we're still missing a jewel. Inarius Rock, that is. That's supposed to be an SU item, and we still don't have it, which is kind of insane. It's just incredibly rare. I don't know what else to tell you. I feel like in previous leaks I've seen it multiple times. Now that we actually count on dropping that, nobody has found it, dude. Nobody. And that kind of sucks. We could change that. We are still missing a ring. It's called Black Hand Sigil. I mean, we could even go through the list of what we're missing after this one. We got raw spaghetti, mom spaghetti. Oh god. Are we gonna keep our fungus guys? Yo, we did actually. Okay, those are the glowing funguses are the ones who died to this bear usually. So I'm not a big fan of that. Everything else goes smoothly. The corrupted hunter, you have to chase him around a little bit, but other than that, it's pretty chill. This guy, dude, it just fucks everybody up. It's usually the only reason my merc dies, my minions die. It's not 11th eye, nope. Everybody handles that just fine. Corrupted bear can sometimes put a little dent in our group, which is not great. So we're just gonna do a couple of these, and then I could, since I have a boatload of arcane crystals, 69, nice. I could swap to my Sork a little bit. No, my Sork has a different build on. Fuck. I mean, I could swap to my Bard, I guess. And then do a couple Nitho kills, since I kind of promised it last time that I would do a couple. But that's gonna need some intense focus. I mean, usually so far it did require intense focus. And I haven't done that boss in like 2 weeks or something. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Should still have every single beast that I need for it. Like I haven't thrown away any of the gear, I just don't have that currently equipped. So I need to do a little bit of tinkering. Because if I remember correctly, you lose another extra 1% max res at 17,600 HP, and I was at 17,570. So it was very much on the edge on how much you're allowed to have there. And for the most part, it's not hard. But the other problem with it is it's boring as fuck. Like it's just so bad. Like like everything that is is the damage sponge. It's just like so stupid. Like if it had half the HP on every mob, but half the lockout timer, I would love it so much more. Like that would be infinitely better than this. Even like a 20% reduction I could take on both. Just please don't make me sit there for 20 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes. And I have a strong build. Like my build can pretty quickly go through it. Like some builds take like 30 plus minutes if they can do it at all. Which of course is not a guarantee because the boss is still hard as fuck. It's just like, guys, what are we doing here? And some of the best, like, most unique charms and relics are there, which could only be gotten from that boss. And we gotta fucking suffer through that. You will see. So far we're doing kind of good. 7 minutes, a bit slow. But I feel like I did an incredibly fast run, but I didn't pay attention to Etherborns and stuff. And I'm kind of measuring all of my regular runs to that, which I shouldn't do. Dude, we're getting some runes today. Now, what if they had to mule a set of runes that I've got? And I mean, by the end of the stream, I gotta do it again, which is great. We will need 1,000 runes. Oh god, it's gonna be exciting. Yeah, we'll also need a Geek of Magic Gold Find Gear character, which is also gonna be exciting because it's gonna be a lightning Amazon. And every single socket is gonna be filled with a gold find jewel. So that's gonna be like 200-300 gold find just from that. There are... Yo, SSU ring again. Are we gonna do this again in this stream too? Where we find every single SSU ring. Or just like a great deal of them. Yeah, let's not skip this either. Because I was kinda lazy. And I was just not doing this boss. Like I was super focused on just the possibility for relics. And technically this guy is a chance at relics too. It's just very small. And it's more like an indirect chance, if we think about it. But I mean, it could also drop some nice SUs, or SSUs even. I also want to check how many boxes do I have. Back-to-back druids. Okay. It's not like it matters to me which one we get, but it's just nice to see this one because it's easy. Like, I don't know how many boxes I will need to get alone. Because I don't know how many the other guys have. And I don't know who's gonna be available when we do the big opening. So I can't really count on that. Getting 1,000 alone feels a little yikes. So maybe I don't know. Oh, Wolf. Wolf is also super easy. Like, you just teleport away, and then he dies in like quicker than any of the other druids, which is super fun because on other builds, Wolf can be kind of dangerous, but on this one we just melt his ass. Okay, so I said that we're gonna take a look at what items we are missing still, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Okay. Nice. So, from the set items, we have everything. That's GG. From the Sacred Uniques, we are missing Inarius Rock. That's the only jewel. This is gonna look awkward. From the SSUs, we're missing a Black Hand Sigil. Incredibly rare item. I don't think I even got it on my own ever. Like, it's super rare. It's just to show what it is. It's this one. Shuriken Flurry, Drake Maw, and Doom casts on Deathblow. Like, it's a fun item if you have a ton of fizz spell damage stuff. Especially the Doom one. I could imagine that being pretty good. But yeah, it's not, you know. I have personally found every single other one, so that's great. It's just I'm missing this one. I even had 2 Signets of Gladiator. Like, I have both of them on me right now. This would be so good to have multiple of, so I could play my sword a little bit more. And I still haven't found a Jewel of Luck. Like, ever. I have this, like, again, top side, multiple. This fucking thing did. And yeah, we have everything else here. I don't get this one. I don't get this one. I don't think it's that good. Is that good? I don't think so. What else? Just trying to see what I haven't found personally. Like, I really have found a lot of them. I mean, we can check my personal too. Sacred Gear, how is mine looking? Yo, SSU is almost complete. Nice. So I gotta find that to make my own better as well. What the fuck? Relics, yeah, I'm missing a lot of relics on my own. Jukita, Atomus. I haven't found a Spirit Walker yet. And I haven't found a Tinker's Gambit, dude. Dude, how? I have multiple fucking Shuckles. What is that? What is the name of that here? Endless Pride? Yeah, Endless Pride. I have found 2 or 3 of this. Dude, why does it want to keep Google shit? Yeah, and here I'm missing a lot. This could be doable. These could also be doable because I think we have every single relic for these. And yeah, it's just the other ones are really fucking rare. Okay. But yeah, this is for the group effort. We're missing cold and fire. As I said, this could be made. And then yeah, just the Giga Rare stuff. And then these are the relics. Nightmare would be huge. Anti-Mass would be huge. I would really like Arrow Swarm as well. Divine Judgment, insane. Let's see, Heaven's Fury, same. Iron Golem would also be nice for some summoners. Psionic Storm, it's kind of funny if you still don't have it. Raven Familiar, insane. Singularity would be Sky Siege. I was just thinking about this today. That we could... Man, if we had this, I have such a cool build for this. If we find this. When we find this. Sorry. When we find this. Like, dude, that's gonna be so sick. We just need this. Spider Dance could be for some fun setups. Titan's Fortitude, yeah, that would be huge for buffing. And then Whirlpool, yeah, that could also be, dude, shut up. Some fucking AI function, cool. So yeah, these are the things that we are missing right now. And it would be, I would really appreciate if the video game would give us them. Okay, back to the grind. I'm gonna do a couple of runs before I swap over to Pain and Despair with the Bard. I'm gonna have some fun with it. Oh yeah, I wanted to check how many boxes I have. I have 111 here. Don't care about this one. Just don't pay attention to what's happening here. I have 203 here, so that's 314. That's pi number of boxes. Pi times 100. Yeah, I was doing some poison whirlwind stuff here. That's also pretty good. That's another 103. 2. I don't know how I got 3. Don't ask. I'm just actually gonna... I don't know why I have 2 collecting boxes. Thank you. Yeah, 102. What did I say? 103. By adding 2 even numbers. Okay, so that's 417 boxes. $416 plus 35, 451. And then I don't know how much skulls I farmed on Amazon. Yeah, I needed to upgrade open a couple for crafting crystals. It's kind of funny that it's just one. Yeah, so that's 452 boxes alone. It's pretty good. And yeah, those are all the group characters I have. Yeah, I mean, I was pretty much avoiding Skullsglen for the most part. Okay, I think I would have way more if I had like a build that I was really doing Skullsglen a lot. Brain, please wake up. Even though it's 10 p.m. Please wake up. It's time to become useful. As impossible as that sounds. Joe Biden. Wake up. Joe Biden. And I was thinking about how, like, do I even still wanna make builds? Like, new ones? Like, I still haven't made the guides for the older ones. Like, I'm honestly not sure. I love, as you could see, I have 5 alt characters. All of them are above 145. So I've been having a blast. I mean, technically I have 6 alts if I count the like non-groups I found, and I have a hardcore as well. Okay, I cannot teleport. That sucks. I noticed that a bit too late. Yeah, this happens when you don't pay attention to your mana at the wolf and you cannot teleport away to a safe distance. Okay. As I was saying, how easy that boss is. But that only happens because I'm stupid, okay? Not because the boss is strong. So yeah, as I was saying, I was like thinking about if I'm still gonna make like a necro, because I still don't have a necro this season. But like, do I want to do that? Maybe it's like a practice for next season, but then I would give myself 400 signets and essence of time and you know all that jazz. So that doesn't really count for practice when you have 0 cooldown teleport for 130 levels. I don't think it does. At least. It might even be the opposite because it's like it's just a bad habit that I will think about non-stop of having 0 cooldown TP. Second whisper. We also gotta do those. It's not that much. I did like a session of 20 scrolls or something. And I haven't gotten a single soulbinder glove from that. I mean, from 20 it's not expected. It's expected from like 33, I think. Because the drop chance is a 1 in 33. This is why I went to college, so I could share my insane knowledge about things. Okay, let's see who hides behind this mask. Uh-oh. Goodbye, guys. Okay, one fun guy survived. Fuck. Why are they so weak, dude? Are you kidding? I don't even have my items equipped. Fuck. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Now, the reason I died there is because I have 2... Like, with this, I don't have enough cold res on this setup, which shouldn't matter that much since I shouldn't be in this setup when I'm outside of the town. But since 2 of those idiots died, I mean 4 of those idiots died, I have to swap back. And then Etherborn just absolutely sniped me. So this run is gonna take so fucking long. don't even know how much damage these guys have, like, in the grand scheme of things. I just usually like to have everybody out because that's the most damage you can have. At least I think about it that way. Ooh, the runes. The runes. I think this guy killed us. Amazing, dude. So worth. So very worth. I'm gonna need to go back a little bit. Just to make sure we don't leave big open spots. Good cleaning. Good cleaning habits. And then the new beta is also going on right now. It's been going for like a couple days already. So I'm really getting excited already what it will be. Because there could be some big changes that would be nice to see. And those are just like quality of life, which I would like to see improvements on. Like I don't even know what they could bring in as new stuff. Even Muggs said that he's excited over what the new season is gonna entail. Farsight Globe, that's not the jewel we need, buddy. At least it's good. I mean, damn. That sucks. That's bad, dude. It's like sucks. Another one. Why do I feel like that with this character I'm finding way more druids than with any other? Like I don't think I've found this many druids with like any other character. And I'm not specifically looking for those guys. Like I would be. I think you guys know that I would also be pretty happy if I could just go from mob pack to mob pack with crazy high speed and just ignore every stop on the way. I would be perfectly fine with that. But I kinda gotta get like, I honestly don't know how much. I don't even want to check on it. How many boxes we still need? I could look it up for the next stream or something like that. Like right now, I don't wanna tire my mind with that. It's already tired enough. But I was also thinking that I might need to still spec my... Do I? Restroom, god dang. We are crazy rune farming day. But that could mean that it's not gonna be relic farming day if it's already rune farming day. It could only be one farming day at a time. Everybody knows that. It's one of the first things you learn in video games. And I'm still not really focusing the trees. Like it's in my humble opinion, it's perfectly fine to just go for like every other mob. Like you will on average still get a pretty storm arc. Yo, that's pretty rare. That's pretty rare. I know I have seen it personally, but it's still that's pretty rare. What does this even give? Oh, it's some caster stuff. I don't know if I would give mine like +2 proj though. I guess there is the one druid helm which gives which turns your fire call damage bonus that you get from one passive to lightning, so you get like 165% bonus lightning damage instead of fire call, I think. And druid also gets like crazy spell focus once again just passively, so maybe it's something, I don't know. I just don't like mind flame, that's all. It's kind of funny that even with this like 40-second summoning item swapping, it's still noticeably faster than pretty much every other build. Or at least like a lot of them. There are some pretty quick builds. Fizz Wall, for example. And this is only an assumption, so don't. It could be incredibly quick. The Sky Siege build that I've mentioned, that I could have some sick ideas with. Problem is that relic is, again, we haven't seen one yet, so it's kind of rare. We have many copies of many other relics, so at this point my intuition is starting to think that some of those might be weighted. I know that the Ravenfell Melee and Titan's Fortitude are 100% weighted to be rarer than the other ones. I just don't know if Sky Siege is or not. Would be kind of sad if it was, because it's kind of a cool idea. And I would love to see that. Like it could be the best bow build out there. At least the coolest. Like it's already combining a pretty good mechanic that I already liked last season. If you know what I'm thinking about, then you already know where I'm heading with this. But imagine the Hellreach Oriel Satchel Searing Glow setup with Sky Siege. So you're doing this exact same thing that I'm doing right now. It's just teleporting from mob to mob, because that's what Sky Siege does. It's pretty much like a ranged version of Harbinger. But I think it puts down like a tantrum ability. It's just like a cloud. It looks like a cloud on the ground, and it hits enemies like a bajillion times. Which means like if it works that way, it can proc Searing Glow a bajillion time as well. So you're just hopping from enemy to pack, exploding them on the spot in like a pretty big range. And that would be so fucking cool. if that could work. And you could still combine it with other skills. Like you could get like Tantrum if you need even more single target. Or some other clear ability. Arrow Swarm could also be nice. But since I was thinking on doing that on an Amazon, you could just use either Barrage or Worm Shot. Although Worm Shot got kind of nerfed for this build specifically, because apparently it was dealing half the tooltip damage, like it was dealing half the weapon damage, but it was hitting twice. And now it's got fixed to deal double the damage it previously did, but hits half the amount of time. So for pretty much any other build, nothing changed. But for that, it got nerfed. Because now the hit rate is half. Which kind of sucks. Because that was kind of like the point. I mean, it was supposed to be on this power level originally. And I can definitely see that was way too much. If it's actually hitting twice as much as the devs intended, but still. I could be sad about that because I played the original, which was amazing. Like I think in general it's pretty much like a I wanted to say it quickly. It's like a shared experience when you get to play something fun and that fun gets taken away, even though it was like unintended, but it still gets taken away. It's kind of like I don't like that. And I don't mean like exploit level stuff when you have like one-shotting bosses. Like I think that we can agree that completely taking the challenge away of a game is different than fixing like an interaction like that. I don't want to say people like devs shouldn't fix stuff like that if that's how it's meant to work. I mean, I can warn a lot of people playing private stories because of season. I'm not playing else. They're playing WoW, man. I was also playing WoW today. I'm also playing on a not open server. Let's say that. And yeah, it was pretty good. But I was like, nah, I guess I gotta play this too. Since we're kind of behind on progress. So I decided, why not? Also, I'm waiting for World Quest, so it's gonna wait a little bit. And there is no fucking way I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tank like 10 hours a day. No fucking shot. And even less so for healing, dude. I'm not gonna fucking heal dungeons. Holy shit. Like I made a druid. Like I've had a druid. I just gotta level it for the new expansion. But like, man, I was so happy that I could heal because previously I played with guildmates, and healing guildmates, it was perfectly fine. Like people know what they were doing. It was fine. But now I wanted to do normal dungeons and heal that. It's the worst fucking mistake of my life, dude. Absolute absolute ass. So I was like, maybe I should tank instead, because I could still do that much better. And yeah, I was a tank in the dungeon, and everything went fine. It's like, damn. I don't want to say it's because of me, but like, you know, you could make of it what you want to. And let's not even talk about when I'm DPS, because then I'm unnoticeable. Just kidding, I'm top DPS every single fucking time. Okay, maybe not every time, but like, if there is not a monk in the team, then yeah, it's likely. I don't know what the fuck Windwalker monk does, but like, that shit is just effortlessly doubling my DPS. And I have no idea how. I'm not sure that's supposed to be like that. To just so easily double my damage, but like, I don't know, we will never know. It's gonna be a mystery forever. But yeah, mostly the reason I'm playing WoW again is because like, I have guildies to play with. Alone I probably wouldn't play. I mean, I have 100% know that I wouldn't play alone. I already quit when the guild kind of disbanded and went away for a bit, and that was very sad. I think this time it's gonna be much better. Because like everybody was waiting for this expansion. It just took a stupidly long amount of time for it to release. Yo, an emblem. Is it no? Not again. Dude, I have this emblem 5 times. Just right now. It's not that how many times I found this. Just right now I have like 5 of this. Man. It's just like, haha, get it? This is you. This is pain. Okay. Anyway. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. It's +3. I mean, I would say that's so far nothing, but it's kind of expected. We haven't done that many, but we should expect to see one. We've just been doing this for 48 minutes, and like 15 minutes of that is long gameplay, so. It'll be kind of unhinged if I was expecting one every 30 minutes. It would be nice though. There go with a welcome, dude. I mean, I didn't do this alone, so we are here because we did this together. meet you guys as well. How is the beta so far? I'm kind of excited for that, to see how that turns out. In general, chat, I've read pretty. I mean, the thing people said about it was very vague. So it's I wouldn't really conclude anything off of that, but I'm like, just for the vibes. Let's see. Also, I haven't found anything good in days, pretty much. Okay, maybe that like yam rune. Maybe that's it. That's like half a xod. It's you say it the same way. That's kind of messed up. Both of them are zod. It's just what am I pronounced? It's written with an X, but you still say that with like a. It's annoying. But when you want to pronounce it out like xod, do you have a speech impairment? It's the little things. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I should do it. I should do it earlier. Like this is very late for me. Like you can probably tell it from the energy, the usual late night stream energy. Where if I'm not actively trying to focus on saying something, I just look like this. And I'm not saying anything for like a minute and a half straight. Even if I'm saying something good, that's not pretty. It's just gibberish. When you're trying to read off of something from like a piece of paper, but it has been crumpled before, like before the ink set dry, and it's just like a mess. That's what I'm saying. Do I have the? Yeah, okay. I was just checking where on which character I have this. The Dollar Aegis. Because I'm gonna need every single thing for my barb. And technically we're still missing a lot of the Nitho specific drops. So that would also be great if we could get at least one or two new. I really want to see how the Amazon one looks. Even though people said it's not great, which is sad. But the barb one could be interesting. Even though it's for minion build mostly. I mean, it's specifically for the minion build variation. And there are the Time Lost Relics, which there is also a couple of fun ones. Like I really want to see how Judgment Day Relic works, for example. What else? There is the Moon Cookies one. It used to be a Sork talent back in the day, so you didn't need potions on Sork. You could just make them from from pretty much itself. Like if you cubed 1 alone, it made 3. And I think to make 1 to begin with, to have like a baseline, you needed to combine like mana and life potions. Then you had 1 and then you could just make it from itself. But it has some ominous text on it that it says something's different. And I don't know what to expect. Like it's gonna be some sinister potion. The evil potion. I still gotta prep some gold find stuff. I don't know how many of those gold find jewels I have. Like I know I have like 2 at least on this character because I realize that I should be holding on to those. Any here? Nope. Like it's some vitality, some life regen, and 10% gold find per jewel. And you can have, I think, if you max it out, 26 jewel sockets? 26, 30 or something? Let's say 6 on the chest, 6 on the shield, 6 on the main hand, because we're gonna use a big main hand. No, 32. 32 is the max if we don't use any rune words. That's pretty good. 320 magic gold find. Very respectable. That also means for every 5% gold find we get 3% lightning spell damage. So we take 60% of that. That's 180. 180 lightning spell damage. It's also pretty respectable. We're not gonna get any like spell focus because like out of that, which kind of sucks. But we only need to do it for Sunless Sea, which I don't think really demands spell focus. It's just to like crank out millions and millions of gold fairly quickly. It's just the added benefit that we also get some damage with it as well, to make it go a little smoother. I know last season I did like a big chest opening, I mean a big box opening. I just like haphazardly put together the gold find character. Like I wouldn't even really call it a gold find character since it was just whatever I could put together. Yay, dude. It's happening again. The SSU rings are coming. That could mean that we get a Black Hand Sigil. That would be insane though. I think, like, even though it's very late, I could scream a little bit. Just like a tiny bit. I won't, but I could. Okay, let's say every 3 runs I do a Nitho. Counting from this one, so 3 more of these, that's like half an hour. And then we do a Nitho. I think that's a pretty fair deal on my mental health. Because oh my fucking god. And that means that the amount of time I thought I should play today, that's gonna be 2 Nitho kills today. If I actually manage to do it both times. Because you will see later that even when you think you have it, you have the kill. In the last second it could pull some bullshit that's like, oops. Just accidentally one-shot you from like 15k HP. In the last second too, so now you don't get... Yo, another rare item. Nice. That's pretty rare. And it's even a good roll. Plus 11 Sork skills. I think the mana goes up to like 500 or something. So it's kind of... But I don't think anybody uses it, so don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm gonna disenchant it anyway. We haven't even checked, is the seal +2? It is. Yo. That means I could try the upgrade on it and try to make it a +3. Same with the witchcraft. Yo, is it? Wait, did it roll 0 mana? That's kind of funny. I like it. It has 0% added mana on it. I thought it's a perfect roll, but it's not really. I think I cut my mouth. What the fuck? Like I've been feeling some weird on it, and I think I managed to cut my mouth somehow. Like I shaved earlier. Dude, how the fuck did I do that? Rainbow Prism, that's kind of not quite the basic jewel that I need, but it works. I think it was just nice to have. I could also try like a super rainbow bow Amazon, where every single socket is filled with those. But the problem is then no ultimate passive, like no ultimate skill is good for you. So that kind of sucks. It's gonna be incredibly squishy, but it could have good damage. But the problem is usually your sockets are filled with dex gems, so you're also kind of losing a metric ton of dexterity. And I don't think, personally, I don't think enemy res is that big of an issue on Boson anyway, since you mostly need it to farm. And like, for that you don't need that much. Getting the extra 50 to 70 that you need for bosses is another question. But just for farming, it's not really that big of an issue. I still haven't seen a Danmaku shield, by the way. Like, we've had that one, I feel like more than a month ago, like a month and a half ago. And I think I accidentally salvaged it. I mean, accidentally in the fact that I don't think I was actively thinking about using it. And I don't think anybody either was. So it didn't really occur to me that whoopsie daisy, we might need that. And then somewhere along the lines I was like, I should try Fizz Javelin Amazon. That could be fun. And I've seen a video and I was like, dude, that is fun. That looks fun as hell. I need it right now. And I was like, yeah, but the problem is that the shield is like 90% why that build works. So like, okay, cool, just get that shield. And we still haven't seen nobody has had that so far. We have already found it. Like it's not missing from the list. It's just a really rare shield. Wait. Two full ACs and oil of luck next to each other. That's cool. But thankfully I found other fun Amazon builds to play, which isn't the Searing Globe Bow Amazon, for reasons I've said earlier. I'm so sad about that. It's not like the build is dead, it's just literally half as useful. To be fair, it's a pretty big nerf. One would say. Incredibly riveting. I don't know how people do like hundreds of hours of this. I could do it like sometime, but that is like a bit much for me even. Although what I'm doing could be much to other people, so it's entirely off perspective. This is why I'm not the biggest fan of streaming stuff like this, which isn't super exciting, because then it's not super exciting. Like if it was more. Like, I could somehow put effort into trying these. Like, if there was some way of investing into the difficulty or something. Like in PoE. Like if I could do that. and the interesting drops were more condensed, that would be sick. And that would be a better streaming and watching experience as well. But that's I don't think that's gonna happen. Magic Find is technically kind of there, but it doesn't really make more drops happen. And that's what would be huge if there was a way to get more drops. I mean, Project D2 has quant modifiers, I think, doesn't it? If I remember, they have quant modifiers on maps. You do. Like, you are actually getting more items. And it scales up with the difficulty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Calculated. I mean, if we just look at the runes we found already, that's pretty decent on its own. Like, if it was like the proper trade league, trade season, proper trade character, that could already fetch a decent amount of TG like early season. The problem, okay, I'm just gonna skip Corrupted Bears. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't really want to deal with those guys. That's the problem. When I'm tired, I'm willing to go lazy mode. Like, technically, that's another box we could get. That's another lesser box somebody else would have to get, but like, I might have to resummon 2 or 3 of my minions. So, you know, we really have to wait those options out. It's also an amazing density. It's spawned so far. I don't know what happened. We almost have 1,000 kills before getting to the stairs. That doesn't usually happen. This could be a generational run. Just on my basic route, we could get 6k kills if this keeps up. That'll be insane. Oh, top of the way. Oh, no. Okay, I got him. Thank God. I don't wanna slow down, but like, that'll be pretty sick to see. Yeah, what I'm hoping for is we at least get like a handful of new relics from opening that bajillion boxes. Like, at least a couple. I don't expect to get everything we are missing from it, of course, because that's just like unlikely. But we could get like a couple new things. Just like just a Sky Siege here. Just like a tiny baby Azure Wrath. I could use that. I think somebody from our list, from our group, had Azure on their need list from like week 2 or something. Or week 1 or week 2. I was like, I'm gonna go away for like a week vacation. If you find it, I know it's a big ask, but you guys have been going with crazy speed. If you find it, just, you know, I could use that. And that was 3 months ago. Roughly 3 months ago. So it's about damn time we get one of those. Okay, that's good as ice. Okay, 1 down. Oh, okay. Nah, I'm not gonna resummon for that. Only missing 2 is fine. Okay, I went out a little further than I usually do. But it's still pretty close to my regular route. I just want to see 6k kills now, okay? I've been thinking about it enough. When there is a lot of mobs here, dude, might not even be a time waste. Perfectly on schedule. With like decent speed builds. I try to stay around 400 kills per minute. With this, I can expect 500 plus. Especially since we have like a 40-second summoning a ritual we have to do every single time. To make sure that I even have damage. Also don't really want to go above 10 minutes, like 11 minutes, because that's roughly how much how long my speed buff lasts. And if my minions don't have speed buff, they are really slow. Like that is a big difference. Like at that point, you're better off if you just start a new game and go from that. 4,200 kills before even going to 11th eye. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of sicko mode. Like I know it can have some loss rune. Yo, 28. That's the highest one I had today. It's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Okay, if it's 30 or above, I'm gonna put it on the today's big find list. At that point, it deserves it. 28. It's good. But the bar has kind of moved. So a loss is pretty good, but like we can do better than that. Celestial, yo, let's go. Damn, and it's a pretty good roll as well. God dang. Banger alert, banger alert. Wait, where's the eye, dude? Okay, we are at 10 minutes right now with 5,200. Phoenix Beak, that's the wrong mask. Oh, dude. I need the other one. I need the SSU version of that. I need that for my rare owl druid. It's kind of bis. But we only have one of that, and it's currently being used in a build, so I cannot really yoink that. Cannot really ask for that either. Although I'm not really playing Owl Druid right now, as you could see, so it's not like anything large, big depends on it or something. It just would be nice if I could have my own. There are no enemies them the most. These enemies disappear. Okay. Never mind. Just a little bit more. Just like this much. And there it is. 6,000 kills. GG, 12.5 minutes. Could have been faster overall, but that's beautiful. 6k, Jesus Christ. Okay, one more. And then it's Pain Champ. Pain Champ time. I save it because it's kinda... It's actually better roll than my current one. Wow. Although this has triple reanimate. But it's all 1% and this is 2%, so it's up to you. Okay, and I'm starting to fill in with shit. I don't really have a lot of space. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time to mule either way. While we're here, let's grab this one. It's fantastic. That can go into the essence soup for the next sesh. Did I change amulets? Do you guys think I changed amulets? Because I don't think I did. Yep, I spawned them with the bad amulet. Oops. Not gonna change now. As I said, when I'm tired, I get lazy. And I just CBA respawning them with, like... Okay, it's kind of a big difference. But still, no. No shot. Absolutely no fucking way. There was a video where I found this music for the first time. I don't know, sound like you might have seen it. It was pretty big. It's like it's a WoW video, first of all. It's already niching down a little bit. There's a WoW video of a demon hunter speedrunning dungeon solo. Oh my god. Oh, another. Dude, stop. Tantrum. Fuck. I just got that recently. I 100% know that's not a new one. God damn it. Also, I was just talking about how these are not like... Gotta try a little bit harder to be considered a good drop. So give me another one. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying, I've seen this video. It's like a demon hunter speedrunning dungeon solo. Like just absolutely crazy wall jumps and going through invisible walls and stuff like that. It was just like a crazy video overall. And that was around the time, like I found it around the time Classic WoW was releasing, and I was watching that video a lot because it had really good music under it. Like it had Eurobeat music, what we are listening to, and this song just reminds me of classic WoW because of that. It's a very convoluted way of saying that this song reminds me of Classic WoW. Dude, I love that time so much. 2019. Summer of 2019. Can you believe it? Absolutely crazy time. That was 7 years ago, holy fuck. Let's not even think about that. I think everybody's gonna be better if we don't think about that. Jesus Christ, man. I kind of miss that too, like the magic of first release Classic. Not like the 50th TBC anniversary re-release. I don't know, it's kind of something. Like the game is the same for the most part. But man, the community is definitely was something else around that time. Ah, fuck. Slow ass reaction time, whoops. I was playing a Frost Mage back then, so I was... It's just... Yeah. It was bad. And it was at a point where I haven't really played a lot of WoW otherwise. And especially not Frost Mage, so... It's not like it's a difficult class. Like I looked up a lot of videos on how to play Frost Mage, thinking that, dude, I'm gonna get this incredible knowledge And it's just, yeah, use Blizzard and use Frostbolt and you're gonna be top DPS unless unless there is like a rogue in your team or something. And even then, and it was fun. Like I was looking up a solo mob grind, giga optimized XP farms. And I was absolutely failing those. Like I was, I did not have it somehow. Like it took me an hour or something to figure out how to do it properly. But then the XP was fucking raining. And I was like on a small enough server, I don't know, that I had like uncontested mob farm in a pretty big zone actually. Like I don't know, I still like I'm thinking back about it sometimes, and I'm like, how could I do that so effortlessly? That was fun. And that was my first year in college as well. Like I was just getting into college. Like I got accepted that summer. I just went to freshman's camp, I think, somewhere in August, and I was moving into our college dorm in late August. So it was just the perfect storm of every interesting thing in my life happening around the same time. And I know it's kind of sad to say that WoW Classic happening is an interesting thing, but you know, it was fun as a heck. I'll make sure I don't skip this. Reminiscing of good old days. Hey, another one, nice. Okay, I'm gonna do these as well before Natho. Let's just make sure we get as many relic chances as possible on stream. And then I think I'm just awake enough that if I don't break the Natho attempt, it's a very important caveat to make sure that I just pointed out. If I don't break the Natho, because then it's gonna be a KO to my motivation, then I could do like three more runs, because we already have one relic today. And I think it's a new personal relic, so it's still a new thing to my collection. Michael action. It's a little bit of a Michael action. Michael type beat. Another luck oil. There is 4 greater luck oils in my inventory. I have like I don't have enough items to use them on. Maybe I could use them on jewels. That's a flex. greater luck in crafted jewels. So we're eating good. And another one, nice. Okay, 87 ACs. I've had 55, I think, in the morning. That's so much, oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna bring my barb. Fuck, I gotta change builds, dude. I gotta respec. I don't want to respec it. Okay, these are the relics. Make sure I change these out. What did I do? Okay. Thank God I have these builds laid out neatly. Do I have the vial of Elder Bloods? I think I do. Fuck, dude. I don't want to do Samael today. Please tell me we have some. Or at least that I have. It might be easier like that. Okay, I have some extra. Thank God. I was getting a little worried about this. So as I was saying, I need this, I think. Yeah, corrupt the wormhole. Oh, I need that from my Sork. I think my full strength wormhole is on my Sork. And 2 of these rooms. And everything else is fine. Do I have Bellas? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oops. Skip this. Before I get nuked. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, relogging. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh my god, which character had the container? The knowledge container. I think it's also my Amazon. Yes, okay. And I've had the extra vial here somewhere. I would like if one of them would roll 15% mana, that would be sick. I would appreciate that. Okay, let's see. 2 greater signets. 4 for unlocks. Whoa, dude. That's... fuck. I can't use that. Okay. I'm gonna use this then. God damn it. Never mind, that's still good. At least I'm gonna have something on my druid. And a pretty bad one, okay. I'm much happier about those. Sork for wormhole. I think that's what I'm missing only. And I also need to... change my Dollar Aegis. Although it's plus lightning, minus cold, hit recovery, phase res. I could use barb skill instead actually. But first let's do the respec. Just so we're good. So what I do, oh my god, how did I do this? It's max bear stance, 1 point eagle, right? Oh my god, I forgot how to do this. And which paragon do I use? I think it's this. Because of grit, we get melee devolve. Fuck, I gotta cheat. I don't know what the fuck I do. In my Mytho video, I left a link. Build a snapshot. So we gotta remake this. This situation we gotta remake. What do I max out? Yeah, we max out conflux, melee, continuity, chemistry. Okay. Melee, continuity, chemistry. Cool. Sanctity, Rune Master, Immortal are maxed out. Master Immortal, 1 point Thunder God. Yeah, 1 point everything besides Conflux here. I think Purifying is only Purifying is fine. Evolving guy 14 points. And it was like enough energy for like 1500-ish total. Some strengths to max out grit and the rest into vitality. Cool. I'm not gonna have enough inventory space to put everything. Dude, I love this music so much too. I hope that's the one I'm supposed to use. Yeah, that's it, okay. Okay, where is my... Where's my amulet? Where did I put it? Don't tell me it's lost. Please. Please, pretty please. Oh my god, thank god. I didn't group it correctly with the rest and I'm just panicking the fuck out. Didn't I use dexterity on it? I think I did, because it's like just at the edge of how much dex I need, and I think I just have enough with this one. Thank God for the incredibly slow text scroll. Topaz for the attributes. Dude, I always forget these. Still not enough. 1136 and I need 1200, 1275. I wonder, do I miss anything else? I don't think I do. Okay. I think I had a better rolled one. Didn't I? No, probably I didn't. Dude, I messed around so much with these characters. Okay, that's enough. There we go. Look at this, roughly. Now we need to pay attention to... I think I need to have 2100 strength, exactly. Because that's exactly 25. And then now I need to balance out my HP to be under 17,600. Am I gonna have any other life buffs? I don't think I do. Okay. I'm gonna need this. And now we craft. That's one. And that's two. That's gonna be our brain damage for the day. This is the fucking sleep that I use, dude. Golden poison is right. What? Why do I feel like it's happening? Like I would just... Okay, 85. Okay, this is 4 quadras. So 91 quadras? That doesn't feel right. I mean, whatever. We'll find out what I'm missing. Of course, dude. Wait. Where is my other sword? Dude, put your sword on. What the fuck are you doing? I don't have this. Okay, there it is. And I have the correct res, okay. What else? I think that's all the buffs I need. And then we weapon swap for Vindicate. Dude, I'm missing my sword again. This game, dude, I have more than enough. Okay, and then the rest goes into Dex, just for safety. I don't know how good is this gonna be. We'll see. Oh, I don't need this to be an fucking F7. F3 is fine. I feel like I'm missing something, I just don't know what. I'm so paranoid, I could probably just do it without all this hassle. Okay. Warm-up round. I'm gonna have less damage. But this should just be like a getting back into the build. That is 0.1 cooldown, that feels wrong. Dude, I'm just so fucking paranoid. What is wrong with me, dude? 800k? Oh, I have fucking snake stance on. Thank god I'm getting these. And I don't have my Woven Guide out, dude. That's still left. Being way too critical over nothing, I feel like. I mean, we'll see. If I fail, that's gonna be at least kind of funny. Like a little bit. That's even funnier if my mouse dies halfway through the fight. Get accustomed to this kind of gameplay because that's what you're gonna see in the next 16.5 minutes. Okay, we got nothing interesting. Also need to restart this. Okay, also let's see, are my breakpoints okay? Perfect. That's perfect. This still doesn't feel right. Do I have any space on these rings? No. I have absolutely no space for anything. Although... $203. I don't remember getting to 200. Oh yeah, I get a better 6 angel, I think. I think I had a bad one. Yeah. Okay. Let's get this guy and then lethal time. And I don't think I'm gonna do 3 more skulls runs. It's just gonna be double lethal and then sweet sleep. The thing is, I'm gonna be even more focused when I'm doing those. Because the chance you break that, like you just die and fuck up the fight, it's so much higher. And I accidentally moved the window just slightly out of frame. Okay, the awkwardness. Let's go. Yours. Oh, what do we get? Miasma. Okay. Not particularly good, and I think we had that already. Did we? Yeah, we had it already. Fuck. Anyway, we got a relic from this guy, which is kind of rare. Okay, appreciate the love thing. So what we need to do is salvage all of this garbage, put away the relic, which nobody's gonna use. Actually, it's a good hammer because I have similar ones, which instead of Elirez, it has max mana, which would be kind of bad. So let's see. Make sure this is the main amulet. Beautiful. Absolutely disgusting amulet. Res kept, like Fizz res kept, everything else is... And now what we do is we fill up my inventory with potions. And open it like here. If I die, I can very quickly re-enter. Oh my god. The fucking nerves. And you will see this strategy is fucking stupid. You will also see that the fight itself is stupid because we immediately started with a desync. Oh, fuck. I could guys, what is happening? I'm like so lost for words. Okay, I haven't done this fight in weeks. This is not normal. To some extent it is, because this fight is like a clown fiesta. But this level of clown fiesta I did not expect. Right at the get-go. Okay, I did not like that. So the reason I said that this strat is stupid is because when one of the bosses dies, oh my god. One of the bosses dies, they leave a permanent version of themselves in the arena that has a damaging aura, which deals pretty heavy damage. So So the strat to deal with that is you usually want to kill them around the same time. But what we do instead is we just use our insane amount of fire absorb that we have, and we just straight up ignore one of the boss's aura. This character is so incredibly strong, we can just ignore intended mechanics. And that's awesome. That is... I feel like I cannot tell you how stupid that is. Like, in my opinion, that is so dumb. But this fight itself is also dumb. So I think that's a fight fire with fire type ordeal, you know. If the devs absolutely make an absolutely busted fight, we counter that with an absolutely busted character. That's how we do things around this town. And it's also nicer that it's Deimos that we need to kill first, in order to play our cheese strategy. Because Samael feels, in my opinion, much more accessible. Like, he still zones. Like when he does his Ring of Fire, then we need to heavily chug potions and focus on surviving. But I feel like Deimos being the surviving one would cause more troubles. In my opinion, at least. And I need to swap. We need to make sure we keep up as many buffs as possible, because everything is incredibly important. We get a bunch of regen, a bunch of defense. In the sense of just general defense, not specifically armor type defense. Because armor doesn't do much here. It helps against the poison barrage that you can see. Like it's nice to have defense for that, so it's not entirely useless. But it also helps with phys res. Although it's not like our stance is gonna expire or something. And I'm gonna run out of potions. Okay. I'm not really good at this because I don't usually do a full potion restash until phase 2. So I don't like this. And the thing is, if we somehow accidentally die, it needs to be to Samael. Like it's a much bigger time waste if we die to Deimos right now. And that was a very stupid teleport. I think anybody could agree that was a very stupid teleport. And the fact that I somehow survived it is a testament, just another example of how fucked this build is. In the balance perspective, the balance department. Like I'm actually kind of slow. Jeez, what the fuck? The game is so quiet I can't hear anything. But I thought it would be a bit more exciting. Oh my god. I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've ever done that. Also, you see, desync. This game is amazing. So, as I said, even though what we are doing is kind of disgusting, I think the game kind of deserves it. Because this is... Like, you are not meant to do this, okay? This fight is stupid. I don't care if that's just repeating myself. It is true. This fight is stupid. And I can, like, since, you know, oh my god, a fly in my face. The dev sent out it as a distraction. And now we just hope and pray we don't get too many of this attack. Because then it's a bit risky surviving. I mean, it's not impossible. We can tank it for a little bit, but if he chains like multiple circles, then we're kind of in a bad spot. Even though you could see somehow me tanking a fire circle. See, this is what I mean. A huge portion of our recovery is coming from life on melee attack. And if I don't have the chance to life on melee attack, we are in big trouble. So we are in such a good spot. Like, we just cornered Samael. We're kind of bullying him a little bit. Because he can't really walk out of here. And he's just taking it. Like, fucking get owned, idiot. Okay. And now we need to wait for his HP to deplete. That's a perfect time for refueling. That's all the potions I'm gonna get, dude. Rebuffing. And now we pray for RNG. We want as little of these as possible. Because that hurts like it hits like a truck. And now we need to focus on keeping the Molochs to under 4 ideally. 3 would be the best. We pick these up. Now we just chill. The way the Molochs work is they have an aura that makes the boss vulnerable. If there is no Molochs nearby, we cannot damage the boss. But they also deal pretty big damage. So if there is too many of them, they can kill me even when no mechanic is going on. So that's why we need to have a balance of them. Sometimes there are long sessions where he doesn't spawn a single one, and there are times where he spawns like 5 in a minute. And the thing with this shit is that it's very hard to see. The cold attack is incredibly high damage. And in my opinion, compared to the other ones, the visual clarity on it is ass. Or not the visual clarity, how do you say it? The telegraphing. Like, it's just so tiny compared to the other ones. Especially that I'm a cold build and I'm doing cold explosions constantly. This is always a bit of a gamble. With one Moloch I can kind of gamble on it, of just face tanking it. But if there is like 2-3, I try to avoid it as intended. Even though we have good res, good recovery. Cold attack? No. Okay. See, it's a bit confusing. Like, I think the way they called the avalanche is telegraphed is it does like a similar attack animation, and then if the fires don't start coming out, it's gonna be the avalanche. Which is not a good way of telegraphing, I think. Like, it's just kind of like, And the reason that counts, I mean the reason that it's a big deal, is because it's based on your position. So if you're at one of the corners, or if you can quickly get into one of the corners, when he casts it, it's gonna shoot from the corner and it's much easier to avoid. But if it's from the middle, like this, it's kind of a death sentence. And now there is 3. I said I should keep them under 4, so this technically should be fine. I want to make sure that I'm not gambling on it. See, because it's just spawned another one. Having 2, perfect. Collect this. The colors. I don't know why I wanted to say signs. See, this is bad. Oh my god. We got kind of lucky there. He's spamming a little bit. He's spamming a lot. And there is 4 Molochs out. See, I told you this is how it can happen. There is 5 of them. Like, there are minutes where he didn't spawn. Oh my god. There were minutes where he didn't spawn a single one, and now there is 5 of them. Oh my god, I need to refill potions. I shouldn't do this when I'm this tired, man. I'm making it way more difficult than it needs to be. As I said, with this, it doesn't matter how long you are into the fight. You can just get unlucky at the last seconds. Essence of time only. Unlucky. that was rough. But yeah, that's how an etho kill goes. How long was that? I haven't looked at the time. It should be around 15 minutes. Oh my god, now we do that again. I don't have gold. I ran out of gold. Wow. How the fuck? Huh? Do I have other frozen tundra? Okay. We're going back to ancient farming things, or getting just farming potions. Full rejuves and super healings are welcome. Actually, greater healing is fine. If I could get an apple, that would be sick. Although I think I should have a container for those. Dude, I get so nervous at the end. Like, I've done it 14 times now, I think. 14, 15 times, somewhere along that. And it never goes away. The nerve. Even though I have like a pretty good clear rate now. Like 80+%, I would say. I still can't shake that nerve off entirely. Because he can really just pull some bullshit on the last minute and bang. Okay, we don't need that mana. Not a single apple. These guys really don't want the doctor away. Let's see, do I have an... I have a single apple. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, round 2. Let's go. I'll take the apple when Deimos dies. Okay, that's gonna be the apple popping time. Also, I didn't explain the poison fart mechanic. The judgment day that Deimos does. Usually when you would when you play with like focusing on the game sound, usually most of her mechanics have like a voice line or something, but the poison one doesn't. So that's how you know that there is a mechanic, is that she doesn't say anything. That's what you pay attention to, because it can one-shot you. I mean, not one-shot, but it's... Being 5% HP here is just... You can pretty much count yourself as dead, if, you know. Like, at that point, pretty much anything can kill you. Just like here. I almost perished. I almost done fallen over. And this is what I really dislike about being a melee here. Is, as you can see, I can't do anything. I'm just supposed to wait until the zoning abilities are out If you are ranged, you can you can DPS constantly. But if you're melee, you're just fucked. Because everything zones you out. And I'm still tanking many of the mechanics. Like, you're not really supposed to do it like this. And I'm not even just talking about the fully 100 to 0ing one of the bosses part. Samael puts, Deimos puts a this cold circle, what's happening right now, and Samael teleports on top of you with his fire circle. That can happen, as we have seen earlier, and there isn't, like, anything you can do about it. Like, from what I've heard from hardcore players, you just save and exit. Because it's not something you can really do anything about, which is amazing. That shit like this is in the game. Oops. Okay. Like, why? This is going faster. Or maybe I'm just like super delirious and incredibly sleepy and my senses are, whoa, are just messed up. Okay. The reason I don't even wanna DPS Samael when I have free time, and I could technically, is because if I somehow accidentally die to him, he's gonna heal for a third of his HP, just like Deimos, and that would be just so stupid. Like, dying to either boss is bad, but if I have to die to one of them, and it's Samael and he's full HP, that is like, I didn't lose anything. I lost the, like, little time on respawning and not being alive, of course, but that's the only thing, instead of having to redo another 30% HP, which here takes quite a while. That was stupid, don't do that. By the way, don't just run through that if you have the chance. Like, it would have taken me nothing to teleport over it. I'm just like, just CBA. Also, frequent teleporting is heavily advised in my opinion, because it sort of fixes desync. Like, it can sync up your position on client side and server side. That's where the issues come from. Like, you see an attack at a different place in your screen, but it's actually not there in the server, on the server, in the server. And that can happen pretty easily in this game, sadly. Which causes much frustration and many deaths. And to solve that, it would pretty much need like an engine rework, which is not something that's gonna happen anytime soon. At least I would say. That's like a gigantic task. Okay, I said we're gonna pop the apple. There it is, plus 100 regen for the next 10 minutes. Insane, dude. That's like the last, that's like the cherry on top. More like an apple on top. We still need to take all of our buffs up. That 100 isn't gonna save us, but it's a comfort apple, okay? I'd say it does that. I think I could face tank that too, the fire circle. But I would much rather not risk that on stream, okay? I wanna, even though when I'm like getting very sleepy, I still wanna look cool, okay? I don't wanna embarrass myself that much. I don't have my Vindicate on. That kinda sucks. I don't know why I walk away like it does anything. It's just just safety walking away. Also, he did the same thing as I did to him in the last kill. Like he perfectly body blocked me in the corner, like next to the wall. Oh my god, that was so close. Holy shit. I was at 1200 HP out of 17,000. And he was standing on top of these explosions, which deals big magic damage. Okay, we have much more potions than we did last time. Also, another fun fact. I mean, not so fun, not so fact, but it's another thing that can happen. To avoid getting one shot here by the previous attack, you need to stand in the different colored explosions at least once. And sometimes the blue explosion doesn't spawn. It's RNG, you can't do anything about it, and you cannot tank it. Like if one of them doesn't spawn, you are fucked. Royally. Oh my god, are we gonna die here? Almost. Wow. Like that's just a death. Oh my god, dude. That's enough. That's enough for now. That's enough for today. Okay. When this happens, I still pop a potion, just to make sure that I can absolutely tank it. Like, I would much rather be done with this whole thing faster. And if I can DPS through the entire thing, that means I have to dodge less things later on. Where the fight might get a little heated. I think you can understand the concept of killing the boss faster means the fight is shorter. I don't think that's some 2000 IQ thing I came up with. I think it's an intrinsic property of fight. And another fun fact about this is they buffed this attack this season by fucking 50%. Why would you do that? Like, these items are already inaccessible to 99% of the player base. Do you want to make that 99.9% of the player base? Okay, there is 3 Molochs. We need to start preemptively shearing them down. Now there is 4, see? And there is an avalanche. Fuck. Okay, we have 2 minutes. I didn't dodge there on purpose, I wanted to limit this. I mean, eventually I embarrass myself, okay? Okay, Molochs, 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 there is 4 of them. Sometimes there is a delay between the colored explosions. I don't know why that is. Like, sometimes it's very nice and rhythmic, but sometimes they just like spawn out of order or something like that. Like, I guess it's similar to... Oh, watch out. Oh, see, I could spot that this time. Whoa, dude. See, even if I'm prepared for it, it's still insane. And now I'm not focusing on the boss, I'm focusing on the Molochs. And there is another one. And I need to focus on this now, which is not a good sign. Just attack constantly and you will be... Oh, that was stupid. Fuck. That was bad luck. How much time? 30 sec. See, this is what I mean. Even though you could have a good run, you could just get fucked over. And see, all of them ran to the edges because they are little idiots. Oh my god. See? I told you it can happen. That is so cringe, dude. I told you it could happen. I just didn't expect that it is gonna happen. I never had that before and I've did like 30 attempts. To me that never happened, but I've seen it happen. Oh my god. What an awful way to finish the stream, holy shit. God damn, this is why I don't do this fight, by the way. Like, this is so stupid. Anyway, thanks for being here, guys. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna stream a little earlier. This is very late. I shouldn't be up this late streaming. And the music stopped also. Just everything piling on top of me. Amazing. But thank you all so much for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.